This is Utah's first national park, called Zion. You can follow the paths where native people and pioneers walked. Gaze up at a massive sandstone cliffs of cream colors, pinks, and reds that soar into brilliant blue skies. Experience wilderness in a narrow slot canyon, and an array of plants and animals will enchant you as you absorb the rich history. Now, I've never actually heard of Zion National Park until this last year, which may be surprising, but I guess there's a lot of national parks that I really don't know, especially out west. But this park, surprisingly, is probably one of the most beautiful parks because of the sandstone and the red coloring and the green trees. It is a place that you definitely want to stop at if you're ever in this area. Now, we entered the park on the east end of the park. There's a road that goes all the way through, and it's about 6 miles. And I highly recommend getting here early if you want to drive the road all the way across. We didn't come across much traffic on the east side, but when you get to the west side of the park, that's where the campground is, and that's where you can enter the canyon. And they have bus tours that take you down into the canyon. And that's actually the only way to get there. You either have to walk or take one of the buses.
Hello? Hello, hello, hello.
Now, we just decided to do the drive, but there are a lot of pull-offs where you can park your car and get out, like this spot, and walk around, and there's paths, tunnels, all sorts of things you can hike to. and not have to pay extra to do that. This park also has 2 tunnels. But now, like I said, if you get here early, there's not a lot of traffic, so you can drive straight through. But by noon, when we were leaving, the tunnels became one lane of traffic because there's just too many cars. But it is a pretty popular park, so you just have to have some patience and enjoy the ride and pull over where you can and take photos if you like to do that. Now this is the second tunnel, and this is where by noon they're going to start having someone stand here to hold the traffic, and just one row of cars at a time. It was still 2 when we went into the tunnel, but when we left the park, they had gotten it back down to 1 lane. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little tour of Zion National Park. We are headed north from here, where we found a state park in Utah that has a very big surprise of a landscape. Something so different. It's actually volcanic ash that has dried into spires. And stick around to the end of the video here, and I'll show you a preview of that area. So as always, I want to thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time on Adventures Outdoors.